they fall apart. Let's put that back down. Okay, so what do you have?
We don't know where the aorta is.
Did we do veins on the top or no? Do we feel good about the veins on the top?
We hadn't even started veins. We were doing arteries.
Arteries, okay. So, do you know what this is?
Is that the brachiocephalic?
So that's the brachiocephalic artery, and it splits off into three things, right? 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So what's this thing that's farthest to the side?
Subclavian.
Which subclavian? Right subclavian artery. Remember whole names. And then this one is the
right carotid artery.
Right common carotid artery. And then that is the
left common carotid
artery. And then this guy, get out of the way, lung. And then this guy down here is the left subclavian artery. Good. So those are your arteries above the heart. The aorta, you can't see the aortic arch because it's so tightly attached to the heart. So to find the aorta, you gotta sort of go like that. So do you see the pink thing here?
Oh.
You guys just sound like minions or something. Right, so above the diaphragm, we call it the thoracic artery. When we get below the diaphragm, we call it the abdominal artery, but it's the same too. Okay. Yeah? Did you do the arteries below, or no? All right, so here we are. So our abdominal aorta, right? Big red thing down there. Okay. And so these two, what are the two arteries that come off here? They make sort of a fork. What's this top one? Celiac artery. Look at the picture.
I can't see that far.
Celiac artery. So then the next one would be the
superior
mesenteric artery, right? And then going to the kidneys would be the renal artery and vein. Which side is this?
The right, left.
She paused. She didn't say anything. That's a bad sign, right? So remember, it's the cat's left, right? So this is the left renal artery and left renal vein, yeah. And then the gonadal artery and vein, we can see if we pull on his testes, we can sort of see. Oh, look. Let me yank on this a little bit. Doo, doo, doo. So you see that little thing that wiggled right there? So that is the left renal artery, and the vein is there too. It's not as well injected.
Renal artery?
Or not renal, sorry. Gonadal or spermatic. You can say spermatic or leave it general and say gonadal. Sorry. I'm tired. Not doing well today. And then the last artery is the inferior mesenteric, which is this. Okay? It's not very well injected, but you can feel it. Okay?
Okay.
You guys already... I did this cat as a demo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, this is very well dissected.
Well, thank you.
All right, so those are all the arteries. So veins. So above the heart is the...
External jugular.
superior vena cava.
Superior vena cava. The external jugular.
No, not yet.
Transverse.
We're going from the heart up. So if the heart is there, we're going up that way, yeah?
Oh, that's the brachiocephalic.
So this is the superior vena cava. So this is which brachiocephalic?
The right.
Right brachiocephalic vein. Right? You got to make sure you use whole names on the exam, yeah? Okay, and then it splits so that the one piece... You can see it better on this side of this cat. So the piece that goes up is the... The piece that goes up
the jugular vein?
Is the... What jugular vein?
The left jugular vein.
Left what jugular vein?
External.
Left external jugular vein, and then this fork that goes this way to the side would be the...
Subclavian. No?
Left subclavian vein,
Okay.
right? And so the left external jugular goes all the way up. If your cat has a transverse jugular, it's going to be right here. Not all cats have them, right? So see how it goes across like an H? That's what where the transverse jugular vein is going to be. Huh? Yeah.
Did you do the brachiocephalic?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the
Brachiocephalic vein?
Okay.
Yeah. Superior vena cava, left brachiocephalic, right brachiocephalic vein, and it splits. Okay, so if you look at them once and then you just remember how the branching pattern, right? It's not so bad. And then below the heart, we already that's easy for the veins, right? So you got the inferior vena cava, and then you got the renal veins, and then the gonadal veins. So
Which one is the gonad? Okay.
they go to the gonads. So in this case, right, since he's male, so this would be the left gonadal artery, and the left gonadal vein is next to it, even though you can barely see it. It's not very well injected, but it's right there. Okay? He has very good epididymis. See how obvious that is? That's a nice epididymis.
Should we write that on our notes?
You should. on your little love note to your cat. He has the most beautiful epididymis of all time.
When we lay him to rest.
There you
nice
go.
epididymis.
What's his name?
Binks.